Yesterday, midday, I don't know, in the afternoon, late afternoon, my sources hit me up and told me that the MEAC had came down with a decision about the North Carolina Central Eagles versus the Howard Bisons game on this past Friday. It was an unbelievable, embarrassing brawl that happened at the end of the game, and we talked about it in detail yesterday how it happened. But what I didn't know is how it started, and I'll share that with you in a second. But my sources gave me the information that it was initially 22 NCCU players and 19 Howard players, and it turns out I think it was revised and ended up being 19 North Carolina Central players and 17 Howard players.
Wow.
So I posted the 22 and I think 19, and then about, and I know only at the time at East University only 2 people knew about it. Then I heard about it, and I posted like 5 seconds, literally about 5 minutes after I heard about it. Then about 15 minutes later, all of a sudden, a local TV station, not a Capital Broadcasting station, pulled my stuff and posted and started talking about it. Then there's some other outlets to share, which I ain't mad at that, but hey, give me some credit if you're gonna do it.
That's right.
If you're gonna pull my stuff, get anyway. Sports Shop's always on the scene, but so it went. People started talking about it. Yeah. Everybody was complaining about it. Said it's too much. Here's my question to you: was it too much? 19 for North Carolina Central. Been suspended. And by the way, the quarterback for North Carolina Central is part of that 19. And I was told that they was all over him and he was just defending himself. But because he threw hands too, he's part of the suspension. I was also told that an assistant coach for Howard started this whole thing by putting his hands on another assistant coach for North Carolina Central.
Wow.
And that's how the thing got started. Then, of course, I mentioned, as I said yesterday, when this is all over, assistant coach for North Carolina Central went
finished
in the damn locker room, Howard's locker room. So it's a lot of just unfinished business, ridiculous. Adults. So grown people started this thing, by the way. And when the young, very easy to influence 18, 19-year-olds seeing that.
Emotions already
high. They're going to join in. So that's what happened. And it's really embarrassing. Now that people talking about taking some litigation around now. Matter of fact, we got a GRW law coming in. I'm asking about that because my thing is that so if I'm trying to defend myself, I was a quarterback for North Carolina Central.
Right.
I'm trying to defend myself because these guys are all over me.
You got to protect yourself.
And I get suspended. And that's some financial gain for me to play in games.
That's right.
Listen to me now. And potentially, if we win that game, we may have the opportunity to go play in the FCS playoffs, which is more money coming into me because of NIL or whatever. Can I sue somebody? I really want to know.
That's a great question.
Can I sue somebody? Because I'm defending myself legally because they got the video. I'm defending myself. I'm not going out, initiating anything. I'm defending myself because they turn around. They was doing haymakers, man. It was crazy.
Wow.
And I'm defending myself, and so I'm going to ask GRW law on that one as well. So it's a lot going on.
Yeah, I was reading the statement from the MEAC Commissioner, Sandra Stills. She said the Mid-Eastern Atlantic Conference has zero tolerance policy for fighting, as it's a directly violation of the values of sportsmanship, respect, and integrity that defined our conference. We are committed to maintain a safe and respectful environment for all student athletes, coaches, and fans. Any actions that compromise these principles will result in serious consequences. We expect all participants in the MEAC athletic events to conduct themselves with dignity and uphold the high standards that reflect the spirit of the MEAC.
Yeah, and I think she also said that's the only statement they're making about this topic.
Yeah.
They're done with it.
She done, yeah.
So, and that tells me that it's some other stuff happening because, I'm talking about legally, because when people say that, there will be no further discussion, no further.
Right. she don't want to compromise anything by something that she says.
And that's my point.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a lot more to the story. But again, 919-890-6200. Does the punishment fit the crime? And it's a question I want to know. What you think?
Well, I mean, I said yesterday, I think they have to use this and make an example. It has to be a major consequence or to keep happening.
Good point. So you got to stop and nip in the bud right now.
Right now.
Yeah. And again, we're not condoning this. I mean, it's really unfortunate, I think, in a lot of ways, and how this continues to happen. Again, it happened in 3 other games, too, by the way. I looked at the Jackson State, the SWAC. They didn't have as many suspensions as I thought, like 6 or 3.
And they were playing Alabama State.
Yeah, but if you look at both, they was really trying to hurt people.
Yeah.
And that brawl. So anyway, but we broke it here, and now everybody knows what's going on, and we'll see how it falls out. Again, North Carolina Central has an outside chance of getting a bid for the FCS playoff if they win Saturday, but. Hell, who they gonna play with?
Right, exactly. I think
the starting quarterback is out. Oh, and by the way, here's the other thing. I have a really good friend that's a scout for a pro team. I can't tell who we was together yesterday, and he called some of the coaches. One head coach he reached out to at Howard, and assistant coach, and just had me on speakerphone. So I can hear the conversation. Just to hear the dialogue of how and the mentality of how in the aftermath you would think that, well, now one of the coaches is like, man, I ain't getting involved in this stuff. I mean, that's ridiculous. But another coach was like, yeah, we're gonna see them soon.
So it ain't over for
that's
him.
Stupid.
Yeah,
I think that's so stupid. Let it go, man.
Yeah.
So I was really surprised to hear that.
Yeah, I heard
adults, like real grown people.
One of the, I guess it was yesterday's interview with Trey Oliver, where he just said, he said something. The word you use is foolishness. Yeah. Let's play football.
Yeah.
That's it. Come on, let's play football.
And now, full disclosure, Trey does not like the head coach of Howard and Trey. They are not friends.
Right.
Not even close. So there you go. But anyway, it's just some that that's really unfortunate.
Moving forward, when they play, they just need to do what he did last year. They need to go to their respective locker rooms immediately.
Exactly, like it did. We was up there in D.C. I was at that game, and it was crazy. So it was a good choice that Trey made. But again, it's still. But again, the attitude and the aftermath. From what I'm hearing from some of these people, grown people, professionals, it's really disappointing. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. We talk about the brand. It hurts the brand.
Yeah, it does.
You getting all this visibility on ESPN.
Yep.
And this is what we do.
And then people, yeah, man, we lost the fight, but we lost the game and won the fight. Anyway, that's what.